Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Cool Snack Attack. And today we are looking at these two drinks right here. So these are from Taiwan. I did not purchase them in Taiwan. I purchased them online, but they are basically like Taiwanese root beer, or they're like sodas made with sarsaparilla. Now, I had a commenter on one of my YouTube videos comment they would like to see me try this. So I went online and purchased it, which I live in China, so it's pretty easy to purchase things from Taiwan. So I purchased this online. It came really quickly and it was pretty cheap as well. Actually, I got these 6 of them. I got 3 of this and 3 of this together for 26 yuan. So yeah, pretty cheap for 6 sodas, but I'm interested in these. I really, I've tried root beer, obviously, but I don't think I've ever tried sarsaparilla soda. And this is marketed as sarsaparilla soda. It's not actually marketed as root beer. So I think there is a difference between root beer and sarsaparilla, but yeah, we'll see what it's like. So again, like I said, this is from Taiwan and I don't know what to expect. And I noticed online that they had 2 different types, and I just bought 3, like I said, 3 of this one and 3 of this one. So this one, I believe, is the original flavor. And this one, I'm not too sure. I tried to translate what it says right here, and my translator said salt. So I guess this is the original, and this is going to be just the original flavor with salt. I don't really know, too much about it. The translator wasn't too helpful with it. So anyway, we'll open these up and see what they're like. So let's go on and open this original flavor up, okay? So it's got the regular Coke kind of can. A lot of these sodas in Asia will have the pull tab. This one does not, however. So got my handy dandy Chinese iced tea glass. Let's do a pour test, okay? So here we go. Okay, so there that is. Wow, I can already smell it. Smells like root beer. Smells pretty good, actually. Yeah, this smells really good. I'm not gonna lie to you, this smells good. So I'm excited to try this. And as for the color, it looks very similar to root beer. I will say that the typical American root beer is definitely darker than this. This is definitely a touch lighter than your standard root beer. But anyway, let's go on and try this. So this is Taiwanese sarsaparilla soda. Going down the hatch. Okay, it's definitely very reminiscent of root beer, but it is slightly different. It's interesting. So this soda, when it first touches your tongue, when it's first in your mouth, it's like root beer. But then after the first second of being in your mouth, the flavor changes. And it's difficult to describe, but I would say it's slightly more sour. Almost like similar to a lime flavor almost. I know that's strange to say, but yeah. It's definitely not as creamy, not as sugary or sweet as a root beer that you would get in America, like A&W or Barks. But and the aftertaste is different as well. The aftertaste has somewhat of a sour flavor, I would say. Not in a bad way. Not sour in a bad way. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so let's open this. Okay, and pour test. So the color, this one seems more fizzy. I don't know if you can see that, but it seems like there's more fizz in this one. Color looks about the same. Yeah, I would say the color is exactly the same. Let's do the smell test on this. I would say the smell is less strong on this. I don't know, maybe I'm just becoming used to the smell, kind of desensitized to the smell, but it does seem like this one has a lighter smell. So let's go on and do the taste test, okay? Going down the hatch. I don't know if I tell a difference at all. Let me try this one alongside it. Okay, so there's really not much of a difference between these two. They're very, very similar. I would say that this one is slightly stronger taste. This one is just a little bit weaker. But the flavor profile on both of these is pretty much the exact same. They have a very almost the same flavor. Yeah, I would say this one is maybe just slightly more similar to like your standard root beer. This one is a little more of that sour flavor, I guess you could say. But it's almost the same, like 95% the exact same flavor with both of these. So now that the taste test is finished, let's do the score or the rating for these. So let's first start with the original flavor. For this one, so I said it's very reminiscent of root beer, but it is slightly different. I think for me, because I am a fan of root beer, I do like drinking root beer. I would say I would rather have a root beer than this sarsaparilla soda. I think root beer is more creamy. This, like I said, it has that kind of sour flavor, which I'm not a big, it's not bad, but it's not what I expect in a soda, you know? And then this one is more sour than this. So for this, I will give this one a rating of 6 out of 10. For this one, I will give a rating of 5 out of 10. So 6 and 5. Overall, these are not bad drinks. If you like root beer, you probably like these. Like I would probably drink these again. But if I had to choose between root beer, I would choose a root beer instead of these sarsaparilla drinks. But overall, they're not bad products. They're very, very drinkable. And yeah, if I see them in the store, maybe I would get them, you know. And yeah, I'd recommend them to you too if you're into root beer. So everyone, thanks for watching this episode of Cold Snack Attack, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.